I've officially decided I love transfers in the lower leagues. All I need is a director of football and ask him what I need. Maybe I need a new striker, free transfer, suggest people, and then I'll go down to the people that I like the look of and click on them and then just ask them to come on trial. They never say no, they have no clubs, they have no loyalties, and then in 2 days' time, I'm going to know exactly how good they are. Well, not exactly, but more or less. You don't even need scouts. I feel like I've just hacked the game, but the beta's over, mate. This is not a bug. You can't count it. Don't get rid of this, please, Football Manager. Hello, guys, and welcome back to the second episode of the Salford City FM21 save, where today we are playing against Blackpool in the first round of the Carabao Cup in a very exciting game which will show us whether or not we are ready to take that step up next season, or maybe that we have a little bit more building to do, and maybe it will tell me that my tactics are completely wrong, but I'm confident in them. If you are liking the series so far, make sure that you smash that like button. Can we go for 10 likes today? That would be awesome after the great success of the first episode, and make sure that you do subscribe if you are new to this channel so that you don't miss a single episode in this series. Thank you guys so much for 200 subscribers. That was my goal by the end of the year, and we have absolutely blasted that out of the water, doing it a whole month and a wee bit beforehand. So thank you so much for the support, and please, please, please keep it up, and let me know what you think of the series down in the comment section below. If you don't like my voice, let me know. Can't really do much about it, but let me know about it anyway. It's good for the analytics. As you would have expected, I've made a lot of transfers, and I'm excited by the players we have brought in, but first, we're going to go over the sales. Martin Smith has left the club for only £23,000. It's not that much, it's £32,000, so I've just multiplied my earnings right there. He's a player that we didn't really need. We have more cover than just him in that position. So for a little bit of money that we can then go spend on a free transfer, I like this deal. We've also sold Ashley Eastham, who I believe was the club captain. So if you're a Salford fan, please be nice to me in the comment section below. And please keep in mind, I got £145,000 for him. And that has gone a long way towards improving the squad. He was just not a player that I really needed. We have other players on the exact same level as him, so I'm pretty happy to get rid of him, especially considering the fact he's not getting any younger. And Sunderland, not a bad step up for the man. And the last sale is actually one of the players that hasn't gone just yet. It's a deal that is going to happen very soon, and it's going to Austin FC. Luckily for me, I have gotten the money already, and it's undisclosed, but I will disclose it for you. £220,000 for a man that doesn't even start and has one of the highest wages in the entire club. Actually, I believe he has the highest wage in the entire club. So to get that off the books and to get the money in their bank account, I think it's a pretty damn good deal. But now for what you actually probably care about. We have brought in all of these players down the bottom here. The rest of them have been done in real life, but we're going to go through them one by one. The first man I brought in was Josh Clark. He looks like a very good right winger who could even do a job out and right back for us, so might have to call upon him if we get too many injuries, but he is a very good player who has come in for only £0, but he played for Brentford last season. He got one game in the Championship, and I think that just shows he's certainly the type of player that knows what he's doing, and I think we've come away with a pretty good experienced man that is still not too old either. More of one for the future, although our last signing was pretty young as well. Kehan Flanagan has come in on a free as well, and he came from Crystal Palace. No actual experience, but plenty of potential and plenty of current ability. He's a good rotation option who can only get better in the future, so certainly one for the future, but for now, he's going to have a couple of appearances off the bench, and I'm hoping he can make an impact. Next is another youngster by the name of Cole da Silva. He can play on right back or left back, and that's probably my favourite thing about him. I'd never get players who are a right back and a left back who are actually either footed, so he could genuinely do a really good job on either side. He's got 5-star potential, and he also comes in from Brentford, hasn't had any experience like our last signing, but he still looks pretty good. I'm happy with the signing, and he's a great rotation option and probably will be pushing for first team places. Michael Doherty, the former QPR player, comes in, and I think that 3-star current ability doesn't tell the whole story. He is a top quality player who even Did pretty well last season for a League 2 side, but trust me, mate, this guy is experienced in the highest of heights. He has played 3 games in the Premier League. He's come in with a bag of confidence, plenty of experience, and I think he's going to be a great player for us in that central midfield role. He could even move back to a CDM if I really needed to, and actually, he could do a job on cam as well, so a bit of versatility there, and some very nice stats to go along with it. Another player for the future, this man is coming from Manchester City. Well, not directly from Manchester City, but he was there at some point. Peterborough have let him go, never playing him, and I'm pretty happy to have him in the club because he's a great rotation option again, with plenty of potential to get better as he goes on. And I'm not going to act like I've saved the best for last. Mbai has come into the club. He's a Gambian player who previously has played for a club in the Belgium League, never made any first team appearances, but he's a good rotation option. Yeah, I think I've said good rotation option quite a few times in this wee introduction thing, but he's got some solid stats, and I certainly think he'll be a good third choice striker. Currently, I think he might be our second choice though, unfortunately. So that leaves a rough best 11 looking like this, with quite a few of our new signings actually in there. Unfortunately, right now, Clark is injured, but he'll certainly be starting. We've also got Silva in there, Doherty, and also, I feel like there's one more. I think I'm wrong, though. We've got a couple of them on the bench, so Flanagan's in there. We've also got Buckley Ricketts, who's definitely going to be on the bench for me, and a couple of other players scattered around the squad. I can't remember half of their names, but I'm sure you'll see them throughout the season, and I'm sure some of them will come up with a few goals, maybe a few assists, and help us surely clinch the title. Surely. So far in pre-season, we've had nothing but wins, ignoring that game. We've actually played very well in all of them. To be honest, haven't watched any of them because friendlies are boring, but certainly the highlight being this 10-1 win. But I think all of the clubs we're versing Valderrama National League sides, which, you know, there's nothing wrong with, but they're not quite at the same heights of Blackpool, who we are facing in just a minute, and they are up in League 1, and they finished down in 13th place, so they're a mid-table squad, so if we do beat them, it will show that we are probably ready to compete for those League 1 places, and perhaps even prove that we deserve to be there, and of course, prove that I'm a tactical genius. But despite the fact that we've made some solid signings, the transfer window isn't over yet, and we've still got quite a bit to play with in the budget. £212,000 to be honest. Not to be honest. Why would I be lying about that? You can literally see it on the screen. To be exact, that's what I was trying to say. And also £3,200 in the wage budget per week, but we can certainly bump that up if we need to. So we can go out and sign some more players. I don't really know particularly where I'm looking. I guess I'm still looking for another centre-back, but I think the squad is pretty good. It's just going to be a matter of finding players that actually pop up that are really good, and that's going to be hard because we've kind of already gotten all the really good players who were in on a free. So we're going to jump straight into our first game today, and as I've said before, it is up against Blackpool at home, and it's our first professional game of the season. First game I'm actually in charge of, so hopefully I don't crash and burn, but let's all be honest, it's highly likely. Playing on a positive mentality with the Gegenpress, press, using 4-3-3 with a defensive midfield, and our starting 11 is Henderson, Hunter, Buckley Ricketts, Boyd, Doherty, Gibson, Da Silva, Turnbull, Clark, Thrillkid, Oscar, and with that's even harder. The goalkeeper. Let's jump into it and hope that we can get off to a good start. I'm pretty sure they only want us to get into the second round, if memory serves me correctly, for the Carabao Cup, so we should actually be okay no matter what happens. Like, ideally, we don't lose this game, but if we do, it's not the end of the world, isn't it? I mean, it wouldn't be a great start to our managerial career, and it wouldn't be a great start to the series in general. So actually, there's quite a lot of pressure on this game. Telling the boys to show us what they can do out there, and we're going to jump straight into it. And I saw that Lelujo pointed this out. You can do this now, but I still can't get 3 tabs. Why can't I move the dugout over? That's my one complaint. I don't need the dugout in that much space. It's just hogging it. It's like, what is it? It's like when you're on the bus and someone puts their bag on the seat next to you. It's like, mate, you just don't need that much space. Blackpool in on goal early on, and they have scored. Probably should have been focusing less on bus seats and more on the game, to be honest. But let's all be honest, I probably wouldn't have made a tactical change anyway. But that's a good ball over the top, and it maybe shows that we need some slightly more defensive, not defensive defenders, pacey defenders. Actually, I will take a look at that right now, see what the statistics of our defenders are in terms of pace. I know one of them's slightly older in the form of Clark, so I wouldn't think he's got 8 pace. Not quite what we were hoping for. Turnbull doesn't strike me as a paciest man ever. Yeah, 10. Yeah, I think some pace in defence might be a good idea. So something to work on. Maybe something I should have realised before the first game of the season. But you live and you learn, don't you? We've come away with the ball here from a poor throw-on from Blackpool, and we move it out to Buckley Ricketts. Not a man that I want to see starting for long term, but certainly a player that can do a job right now. And he's done a good pass there. So at the very least, we know he can do a short ball. Hunter, who's one of our star players in the squad, playing it to Doherty, who isn't proving me correct by saying he's a very good pickup, as they're now attacking after he loses the ball. Hamilton on the left-hand side looking to dance past our players, and it's only gone and led to a goal, a great ball into the mixer. And I've heard that FM21 has become harder since the beta. And I'm quickly realising that rumour might be correct, because I was absolutely smashing every team in the beta with Arsenal, and now that it's not the beta with Arsenal, I'm kind of not doing well. So, not a great start, is it? We're going to demand more. Oh my, what is this? Can now do it to individuals. That's more. I made that sound more exciting than it was. I'm probably never going to use it, am I? I probably will, actually. Hunter, he's disappointed right now. Should have demanded more specifically to him. And they have one more chance before the end of the half. Don't score. It's a good save. Surely this means that we're going on a counter-attack. Push it forward. Long ball up. And it does actually find one of our players. How on earth he is onside is absolutely beyond me. They skipped past a few. Lost it straight after. And now this man on a hat-trick is going for a shot. But it comes straight at our goalkeeper, luckily. Can we get another chance? No. No. At 2-0. It's 2-0 at halftime. I am far from pleased from the performance, but I'm not. No, I am a little bit disappointed. I am quite disappointed. I haven't seen anything good from the side. Maybe going positive is not the most intelligent option against a side that are probably objectively better than me. It probably came in a bit cocky, a little bit strong, and Gibson's gotten injured, so it's not actually going perfectly on the first game. But you know, it's only up from here. It's only up from here. I'm going to bring Tau on. That's a brilliant name, by the way. And we'll move Doherty back into that CDM role. I might actually train him as a CDM, because I think we're going to need a little bit more cover in that role than we currently do have. As I think there's Gibson and one older guy who, to be honest, I'm kind of looking to sell because he's got a high wage and he's worth a wee bit of money. They're on the ball out on the right-hand side, and they've actually got the ball into the middle now, moving it in towards the goalkeeper, but he quickly snatches that up. I mean, that's what a £2.3 million goalkeeper gets you. We didn't pay that. We got him on a free, but he's worth that, apparently. They're moving the ball quickly up forward, and that man, he's frightening. He's hit the woodwork, and he's offside, but he's certainly showing that he could score a hat-trick at any point in time. I think this could be our first chance of the game. We're on the ball. The Silva into Hunter. Hunter, prove to me that you are the best player on the side. It's a good shot. We will take that. We will take that. But I think I've actually got to do something intelligent to get us back into this game. And this is the intelligent thing. We're going to move on to an attacking mentality and move him to a shadow striker, attacking, and let's get Wilson on. I don't know why I didn't start him, actually. Come to think of it, that makes zero sense in my mind, and it's probably quite confusing for all of you as well, because Wilson is objectively better than something Buckley. So, yeah, again, you live and you learn sometimes in life, and we're on the ball now. We could be actually in with an opportunity to get a goal back. Hunter does do that, and if we could score again, we might just edge it in penalties. The momentum's on our side, and I'm going to fire them up. Come on, fire up. That's such a general term, though. Just fire up. How are they doing it? I want to know specifics, man. Like, am I yelling at them? Am I encouraging them? I want to know. Like, what am I doing for the for the happiness of my player. Apparently, they're quite happy. And with one more opportunity, potentially to equalise and take it to penalties. Oh my goodness. Oh no. It's cancelled because we were pushing another player. But we have one last chance. The Silva is the man to put it into the mixer. He finds no one. It's gone over the goalkeeper. And we're in the last minute. And the ball's gone out. I'm pretty sure that's game, set and match. I'm pretty sure we're getting knocked out of the Carabao Cup. But you got to look at the bright side in life. At least we've tried to come back here. It's not over yet. I'm acting like it's over. It's now over, just as I say it's not over yet. Not ideal. Not the best performance, but actually not the worst performance. I can definitely see how my tactical stuff has led to that loss. So I'll stick my hand up here and say that's probably on me. I'm going to confirm this loan. It's not a loan, it's a trial. But there's positives to take out of that game. And this is still a glitch. You can't check the match stats straight after a game. I really, really dislike that. We can just see the shots and the possession. Well, I guess it's kind of all you need to see a lot of the time, but I would like to see more. I'm sorry if that's too much to ask, but I would like to see more. At least we had 2,000 people in attendance. See how the club are... Yeah, no, they failed. Yeah, we only had to get to the second round, but that big thumbs down, it's quite negative. It's quite negative. And we really only had to win one game to get there. And Blackpool, not the best side of all time. We probably could have done it. But, I mean, at least it wasn't 6-0. And we did show good heart to come back into it. I'm trying to get any positives out of this. Please don't stop watching the series because I lost that game. I promise I'll win some game, somewhere in between all of the losses. I'll get a few wins. And if I get sacked early, then I don't really know what I'm going to do about the series. That is where we're going to end this first episode. I know that was shockingly short. And it's not the first episode, it's the second episode. That's where we're going to end it. Make sure that you do like this video if you have enjoyed it, so that you don't miss any of the content. That's not what happens when you like it, that's subscribing. I'm doing this for the wrong parts. I'm quite nervous and flustered, not going to lie. Never had 200 subscribers before. It's a lot of pressure now, to be honest. But no, seriously, make sure that you like this video if you have enjoyed the content, because it does mean a lot for me and you know, helping the analytics. Can we go for 10 likes? And if you are new around here, make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss a single video in this series coming continuously, daily on my channel. Thank you so much for watching once again. I'll see you all later.